That does look like a really, really cool aircraft. To be totally honest with you guys, I wasn't sure with the twin engine design, but you know what? Now that I've looked at it a bunch more, I do think it is actually quite nice. One thing that I want to do now is actually go to the interior and start, I don't know, making this look a little bit more like a cargo bay. We'll add some lights, we'll add some decorations, we'll add some connectors on the floor, like I guess rope anchors, and then maybe we'll actually add some magholes as well. But anyway, let's go ahead and get straight to it, shall we? Before we do anything crazy though, I am actually going to go into here and I'm going to fix all of these guys and all of these guys. It just makes it look a little bit better because obviously it used to be green and now it's grey. So, yeah. Okay, so the interior is very much dark. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and change it to be white for now, which makes it a little bit brighter on the inside. And then we're going to start adding essentially like ribs to the inside. I think it'll just make it look better. Alright, so how are we going to go about doing that? I think if I delete this piece, we need to be doing it on both sides. So we delete that guy right there, and we do this. We then delete this guy right here, and we actually put one of these guys on instead. We do that, and we do this, I guess. And then across the roof, we actually do this. Is that right? Is that what I actually wanted? I'm not so sure anymore. Hang on, do this guy to there? Alright, hang on. This might change. So that goes there, we attach that guy into here, and we do this. Bosh. I think that's what that seems a little bit too aggressive. It's too much. Okay, so this is what we've got. I do think as a cargo bay, something like this will actually work. So we're essentially going to copy and paste these all the way backwards and see what it looks like then. Alright, so I've copied and pasted a few. We're essentially just going to keep going with this. So, yeah, let's go ahead and paste this into here. We'll paste it into here, and we'll continue. Yes! Alright, nice. What do you guys think of this? Is it going to be too much? Is there too many of these continuing down the back? Is that a bit strange that we're doing it this way? I don't really know, but at the same time, I don't really care as long as it looks alright when it's done. And in fact, this is the last piece we'll be adding before the back. So let's go ahead and merge all of these guys together, which shouldn't take too long, to be honest. Bosh, bosh, bosh. There we go, that one and that one. And then we'll spawn it in, have a little look on the inside, and hopefully it looks nice. Okay, I mean, it looks a little bit weird. It looks strange, but that's okay. It's allowed to look strange. I think I'm then going to add seats inside of each one of these areas. And we need to fill in this little area right here. And yeah, that'll be pretty nice. I then might actually add... We are going to do it. We're going to add tracks down the side, which will be pretty nice. And yeah, we obviously need lights as well. The other thing is I actually need to make this suspension a lot stronger. So we're going to do this. Bosh, bosh, and bosh, bosh. I believe that's correct, isn't it? I think that makes it stronger. I could be wrong. It looks pretty strong to me. Although it is angling over. The thing is, we do actually need those landing gear to go out to the side a bit more. So we'll probably end up putting them here instead of where they are. Because at the minute, it's a bit too skinny. And that's not very stable. But that is not what we're working on today. So let's just go and fill in all of those, and that looks awesome. What we'll do now is we'll actually change the entire thing back to whatever color we had it. I believe it was this. Was it? Or was it this? I can't remember what color we had it. I think it's that. No, it's this. Oh, I don't know. That looks all right, right? Maybe. The color might change in the future. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, as far as seating goes, I'm thinking we just shove something in here like this, go to seats, and essentially just smack them in. It is a cargo plane, but I do want some seating. Actually, it's a cargo plane. Seating doesn't... We don't need seating. Although, I guess the C-130 could have seating, and does, sometimes. What do we do? Maybe we only have some seats. We'll go with some seats. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add lights to essentially every other one of these so that we don't have too many lights, because that would be bad. And so that we hopefully don't have too few lights either. So if we shove these into each of these, shove another one there, and then how far apart are these actually? So if we make it another 11 back, here we go. 11, yes, go and shove this guy onto here. Delete this one. Okay, nice. And then 11 from there is actually here, right there. Okay, so we got lights going all the way backwards. Not very many, though. I feel like that's a little bit strange, but let's go ahead and just get them all working and see how much light that actually emits. You know what? That kind of works. The thing is, I do feel like it looks a little bit too old school inside of here. These actually make it look a little bit like an old-fashioned plane. In fact, kind of like a World War II glider, but I don't know. If they work, then we'll keep them for now. Let's go ahead and add the floor, and then maybe that'll change things up a little bit and make it look nicer, possibly. All right, here we go. Flooring is going to look like this. I think that's good enough for now, and then we'll actually add tracks into this that we will be adding some containers to. Now, not necessarily containers, but containers. Yeah, hopefully that makes some sort of sense. I don't know if it does. Anyway, we're going to have them go a little bit centrally, like this, all the way pretty much to the back end, to right there. We're going to shove this guy all the way forwards, just like this. And I guess, realistically, I need to do this as well. There we go. All right, cool. Let's see what that looks like now. Okay, a little bit better, a little bit better. We now need to add certain details on the floor as well, just to make it look nicer that way. I need to add some equipment down the sides as well, such as ropes. We need rope anchors in the ground, and I guess we also need like fire extinguishers and welders too. We're gonna need both of those. So I'll probably add like a fire extinguisher and a welder here and here, and then we'll do the same at the back, and we'll add a row of ropes somewhere as well. All right, here we go. So 1, 2, there we go. Nice. And we'll do these as well. So 1 and 2, and we'll fill in the center section like this. I'm then just going to box over the top. That's fine. So it's the same on both sides. We're then going to do a very similar thing back here. In fact, right here. So 1, 2. We'll do this guy as well, clearly. 1 and 2. Fill in the centerpiece. Do this guy down the sides. That's awesome. We're then going to go to rope, and we need to do all of those too. I think I'm just going to do like 3 rope. In fact, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here we go. We'll do that again. All right, nice. We're then going to go to the front and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Shove that there, and here, and here. And then seal all of those off like this. Okay. Do these guys as well. There we go. Packing out the sides, I do think makes it look nicer. Alright, so I'm thinking we actually box this room off a little bit here. It might be a little bit strange to do it right now, but let's do it anyway. So if we do this and this, I guess. I don't know how tall a door, in fact, actually. Let's go and shove a door in really quickly. There isn't actually going to be a door here, but yeah, that works. Okay, so what we can do is this, and this, and this, and then this. Okay. Whoa, what am I looking at? That was weird. All right, we're then going to do this guy and this guy and this guy. Okay, and I'm going to do this and this. And presumably that is big enough for a person to get through? I think so. Yeah. So let's go ahead and paint around the edge of this guy like so. Aha! Yes. Okay, that works. Nice. So that's going to be our way in and out of the cockpit from the cargo bay, which is fine. I am also going to go ahead and shove these guys on the ends of there. We're then going to go ahead and get some rope anchors, and these have to go all over the place. They are actually going to go everywhere. But for now, let's just go ahead and put them here and here. Here and here. There we go. All the way down the entire plane. This is going to take some time to do, isn't it? Especially if I'm not mirroring like now. Why do I do this to myself? Okay, do these ones. 1 and 2. And continue. Yeah, this might take me a little while to get done, so I guess I'll be back with you guys in a second. Okay, so this is the situation we are currently in. I decided to paint in between these rope anchors in like a darker grey. I think that looks quite nice. I've added rope anchors on the sides at the top and the bottom on each of the pillars. And of course we already have the lights anyway, so those are all up there. I do think I want to add either like fluid ports in here so that it looks nicer. But they have like an interaction, so we'll have a little look at a fluid port and we'll see what it looks like. And then we're going to get a paint block and essentially copy and paste that onto the floor. And we'll have it just checker plate. We'll have it go like, we'll change directions as it goes backwards. And that should look nice. Maybe. If we do it like a chessboard anyway, I think it'll look fine. So let's get to it. Just before we do that though, let's go ahead and continue this color as we go backwards on here, just like this. I'm actually going to go down the edge like that, and there we go. So the actual coloring continues on to the ramp. That makes sense to do. Okay, right. So, fluid port. Where is it? Where is the fluid port? Where are you? So a fluid port looks like this. So if we get ourselves a paint block, paintable sign, yes, I'll get it in the right color, which is like the gray. Actually, the gray of the side is what we want. Paintable sign, shove that there. We're now going to essentially copy it in. So let's do this guy around the outside. Do we want to do all of the outside though, or should we have it be different? I'm not sure. Anyway, the lighter color goes, the darker color goes into each of these pieces, and of course, the rest of it goes like that. I think this will be fine. Let's just go ahead and add a bunch of these into the floor, checker plate it, and it'll look great. Alright, so I've done it. So let's go ahead and copy and paste this as we go all the way down the aircraft, and hopefully, hopefully by the end, it will actually look nice. Oh no, issue. I've done this wrong. I have done this wrong. I need that to go there like that. Yes. Okay, because otherwise we'll have like the same thing next to each other a bunch of times, and that's not what we want. So copy this instead, and we'll paste it like this. Yeah, so I think that's right anyway. I don't want any of them next to each other looking exactly the same as the one next to it. So this works. Let's go ahead and continue this all the way down the aircraft. We'll then do it on the side pieces as well. They obviously need doing. And that should work out for us, hopefully. And it should look quite nice. Alright, there we go. Keep it going. Yes. Okay, I'll merge all these together and we'll go have a look at it. Alright, as far as decks go, that isn't terrible, but I do think it needs breaking up a little bit. But we won't do that just yet. I'm just going to go ahead and continue. I'll paste all of the rest of it in. If we need to break it up, we'll delete some. We'll add some strips across. That'll be good. Alright, there we go. Look at that. So, randomly across, I've actually done lines. I say randomly. They're actually in line with these guys. Every other one, again, because that's what we do. And yeah, I would say that the detail inside of here is starting to look okay. It's actually starting to look alright. Don't know what I'm going to do with this room just yet. Obviously, I'm going to have to do something there. We are definitely going to have to do something with the suspension, because currently we are listing quite heavily. So we're definitely going to need to move these guys out a bit. Which, it'll be fine when we do that. Anyway, turn the light on. Pretty good. Yes. Okay. I do think I want some windows on this, even if they're not, like, amazing. Just like little slots across the side. If not, maybe just some little squares. I did do this. That is not a square. Learning with me. Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this then. So we'll go to window, one by one, delete. Oh no, I knew this was going to be the thing. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. That going there seems a bit weird, but actually it works. So we're going to do it. We're going to do on every single one of these is going to be a window. Every single one. It's a tiny window, but it is a window nevertheless. Bosh. There we go. What does that look like on the outside? Don't know how I feel about it now, but it is what it is. There we go. Okay, let's spawn it in, have a little look at that. You know what? They might look strange, but I'm going to keep them. I'm going to keep them there. Okay, so side note, we actually still need a door. And that's where problems come in a little bit. Because we'd have to delete this guy right here in order to actually even put a door in. Because this bit is here. And I don't feel like putting a door there. I think it should go here. So, how far down is it? I don't know how to explain what I just said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, 3. We go above. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So that, I believe, is where our door is going to go. Right there. Right into the cargo bay. Seems like a weird way to do it, but it's kind of where it's going to have to go, I think. Maybe. Alright guys, so I brought it outside just to see what it would look like without using the lights inside the building, because clearly they were lighting it up. And this is where we're at. I did tidy up this little bit at the back as well. Essentially, I filled in the gaps right there. I put this bit so it's nicer, and this area does actually look pretty good now. The ramp at the back, I don't know whether I put that kind of grid flooring on this or not. Not sure just yet, but we might end up doing that. But overall, I'm actually very, very pleased with the way this looks. I do think some extra lighting might help, but overall, this is it. This is good. Yeah. So anyway, I am actually going to end this video here. It seems weird, and it's actually kind of a quick video, but I'm thinking that we've pretty much done what I wanted to do in here anyway. We might end up adding... There was something that I just thought of, and I can't remember what it was now. We might end up adding some more stuff to this, but not just yet. I might also add a little room in there, because we do actually have a little bit of room underneath. Possibly like a toilet or something, because we can actually go downstairs too, just a tiny bit. So we might have a little room down there. Other than that though, I'm actually pretty pleased with this. We could also, that's the thing, we could also actually add a crane in here if we wanted to. Like a little track along the ceiling with a magall and a winch on it, and then we can have it slide backwards and forwards. All we'd have to do is delete this guy, and then implement some tracks on both sides of the lights, and that would work out fine. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys want to see that or not. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.